Da, 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 da. I'm making a mess for the video. Oh, hi. Hello. Watcher. Dear, I think I've gone a bit too far today. Well, the last video I did, featuring a big mess test, was I really need a face mask or a hazmat suit. The last big mess test I did was for the Nilco, and that's, for some reason, has proved a very popular video. I don't know whether it's because I put a lot of mess down, I don't know whether it's because the Nilco's a popular vacuum, I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm banking on the fact that it was all the mess that you like to see. So, what I've done, I've emptied slightly more than one bag of filth on this carpet. Now, I'm not going to attempt to clean this up using the Vax cleaner that's about to feature. Not these big chunks. But I will be spreading this out a little bit more and then removing the huge chunks. I might leave a few just to give it a bit of a test. And then we're going to see how well it copes. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'll just show you the bags of filth. Oh, crikey. I'm going to have to be doing a lot of dusting. I'm going to show you the bags of filth that I've taken this dirt from, and then I'm going to pause the camera, spread all this out, and then I think it's a quick shower, a quick change of clothes, and then I'll be back. So I'll see you soon. Here are all the bags of filth that I've just emptied all over my very clean and tidy living room. I've just had to go upstairs to wash my face, and there was actually dust on my eyelashes. That's how bad it is, and I know a lot of you will be saying, "Oh my god, the stupid idiot!" Don't worry, I'm sure I'll be fine. So I've emptied the contents of a Panasonic bag. I've emptied the contents of a Cibo Felix bag. I've emptied the contents of a Miele U upright, what's it called, S7 upright. No, that one hasn't been emptied. I thought, well, I have to empty Miele bags, you've got to cut them open, and this one's still got quite a lot of life in it, so I didn't use that one, this FJM. But I did open out this FJM bag. They are very strong, they take some cutting, so that's been emptied all over my floor. This Hoover Pure Power S-Class bag, actually, I've missed some, there's some in there. Give it a bit more of a shake, come on, there's a bit at the top. Oh, it missed that, look. Right, there's that. And there's these very hard to get hold of and very expensive Maytag satellite bags. Now, somebody has asked me, I've been asked before, and I still haven't found out. If anyone knows, anyone who's got a Maytag satellite or a Hoover Constellation, and I'm talking about the newer Constellation, so if you're in the USA, you'll know it as Constellation. UK, it was known as the Maytag satellite. If you know where you can get much cheaper bags than this, it doesn't even have to be for the particular model, as long as this is the same size, I'd like to know, because they're very expensive and hard to get hold of. So I've emptied that, and then finally the biggest bag of filth, of course, came from the pneumatic HEPA flow bag from either James or Henry, I can't remember which. Possibly it's Henry, because I've got James. Actually, I've got more dirt in James, but I think I've done enough. But anyway, so there we go. I really am going to have to get changed, but before I get changed, I'm just going to spread about the dirt a little bit more. We can just move the camera. Oh dear, look at that. So fingers crossed we won't have a power cut. Well, I'll be able to get most of it up by hand, but and I think I've got a couple of rechargeable models that have got some juice in, so it won't be a tragedy, but it will be quite inconvenient. So I'm going to spread this about a bit more, remove the bigger bits because I don't think the Vax is going to cope with those, but we'll see how well it does. So this is the Vax that I unboxed on my channel a few weeks, months or years ago, whenever it was. I'm not always very good at uploading the demo videos after I've unboxed them. I'm trying to get better. But yes, I bought this. If you want to see the unboxing, there's a link below. I bought this second hand It's the nearest thing to an Oreck type vacuum that I've got at the moment, although I am planning and hoping to get some Oreck cleaners. In fact, at the time of making this video, I have just bought one of the Oreck canisters, supposed to be brand new. I got that for £15, so that'll be coming up, but I haven't got the companion upright. So this is very similar to an Oreck in the fact that it's quite a low wattage motor, dirty fan, soft bag. So all in all, very, very similar to an Oreck. And of course this is also, or was available in the USA under the Hoover brand, Hoover Signature. But underneath, it is quite Oreck-like. Now all I've done with this, I've cleaned it up. I have bought some new belts for it and it has got a new bag in. I haven't fitted a new belt, so I don't know whether that's going to be a mistake or not, but I'll leave the original belt in. It seemed to work okay. So there's the brush roll. It's not going to obviously clean the complete width of the machine due to this large area here where the belt's located, and these edge cleaning whiskers I don't think are going to have any effect on the dirt behind me. Right, what is the wattage of this? It's 450 watts, so it is a little bit more powerful than some Orecks that I've seen. So, fingers crossed, this vacuum, well, if it doesn't pick it up, I'm going to be in trouble. Don't worry, folks. I think you know me well enough by now to know that if this doesn't do it, one of my vacuum cleaners will. Right, I've fitted, just to show you, a brand new genuine bag. Now this is quite a large bag and it will fit everything that's remained on the carpet. I had to obviously take away those huge bits. I'd have just absolutely clogged the machine up in seconds if I'd attempted it. So everything will fit in here that I've put down, hopefully. So it's a new bag. Again, similar sort of size to the Oreck bags, but probably not as good a filtration as the Oreck. So it's got the outer cloth bag, and we've got a long cable which I'll just release now. So this is a commercial cleaner. It was made for the commercial market and not currently available really. You can, at the time of making the video, you can still buy it on some websites, but it's quite expensive. I think this cost me 30 something pounds, I'm not sure, can't remember. Anyway, without any further ado, let's pass the Vax commercial VCU-02 through the middle of this dirt, see how well it does. But in the course of the video, I'm going to attempt to clean up everything that I've thrown down on this carpet. Now then, for those of you who like to see my socks, I'm afraid for the first part of the demo, I'm leaving my Crocs on because I'm not walking in this in my stockinged feet. But I can assure you, for all of those who want to know, the socks are orange to match the cable of the vacuum and the orange highlight colours. You will be getting a glimpse of them later, so don't you worry about that. But I've absolutely no idea how this is going to perform. I've used this machine briefly around my house and you know, it picked up okay, but I've never tested it on a load of dirt. I've just got to go nearer my camera. Yes, I am recording. I don't want to attempt to clean this up and find out I've had the camera on pause, which has happened in the past. So I am definitely recording. We don't want to miss this, do we? So I'm going to reverse back a bit further. I'm going to go fairly slowly through the middle, back and forth. Deary me. Oh, the things I do for my art. Right, here goes. It's got a very convenient thumb-operated on-off switch. Here goes. Well, that's not bad. Right, okay then, I can give you a flash of my socks now, because I'm quite happy to walk in that. It's not perfect, by any means, but, hitch my trousers up, but that's not bad, is it? That isn't bad. Let's have a look. Let's have a look from this angle. That looks good, doesn't it? Oh, in fact, hang on a minute. I must take a photo. I'm always doing... For my Facebook. If you like vacuums, check out my Facebook page, iBasiac, because I put things like this on my Facebook page, before and after shots. Hang on, I'll just get rid of the crocs. Hardly the best fashion statement, are they? But anyway, they do the job. I'll just take a quick picture. You know, or did I have it this way? Let's have it this way. There we go. And another for luck. That way. There we go. There we go. So you've seen a behind the scenes picture taken live on camera. Right, so that's done pretty well, I think, don't you? It was sort of struggling, and I was a bit concerned for the plastic fan, but there's nothing hard in that muck. There's quite a lot of gritty particles and a lot of rice and things, but all in all, that's done pretty well. But how's it going to cope picking the rest of it up? Well, I'm going to now attempt to pick all this dirt up, but with a few different angles, different camera shots, so we can see all the dirt, hopefully, being gobbled up into the dust bag. few odd bits here and there. Obviously I've probably missed some things. I can't quite detect, I can't see my monitor very clearly. You might be saying, who has missed a bit? Yes, I probably have missed the odd bit. I can see a little bit under that chair. But I will be getting it all picked up before I start another demo. But all in all, now I did detect a very slight drop in performance, I felt. Some of the more difficult particles, the fluff and the hair, I think I had to go over it a few times. So I think the suction will have reduced somewhat, although it shouldn't be that full really. I mean, I did spread the dirt around quite a bit, but when it's compacted into a bag, there should still be loads and loads of capacity in this bag. It's on very well. Come on. Well, at least it's a very nice tight seal. Oh no, it is pretty heavy. Oh, it is quite heavy actually. All the dirt's at the bottom. But there's still capacity. Obviously if this is going to be used in a commercial environment, they'd let it get very full until it's choking, I expect. But that, I can say that's quite a heavy bag. There's still some stuff just in front of me that's not being picked up, but I'll get to those. But that'll do. I'm quite happy with those results. From an Oreck type cleaner, I know a lot of people, this isn't an Oreck obviously, and as I say I hope to test an Oreck at some point. A lot of people say Orecks are just basically a carpet sweeper with a bit of suction, but I think an Oreck is still better than a G-Tech Air Ram as far as suction goes. I think the main advantage of the Oreck, the way it picks up, is because of the brush roll. But some people like Orecks, and I quite like this for an Oreck type cleaner. I think it'll be quite good for whipping around the house, being light. Obviously when I use it normally, it's not going to have this sort of dirt to pick up, so I'll be able to whiz around quite quickly. But all in all, considering the amount of dirt I put down, that's done very well. Well, that just about completes my extreme big mess test of the Vax VCU-02 upright vacuum cleaner. I think you'll agree it did very well indeed, considering the amount of dirt I put down on the carpet. Now I wouldn't do that sort of quantity of dirt with a regular domestic vacuum, because some of them won't have the capacity to cope with that much dirt. Because this is a commercial cleaner, it's got a bigger bag, then I felt quite happy to pick that sort of mess up with it, but I wouldn't have attempted it with some of these smaller capacity bagged or bagless cleaners. But all in all, if you can pick one of these up, either brand new or second hand, it's probably worth going for. It's managed to survive all that mess, and it's still going, and you know, it's pretty light, easy to push, very long cord, and I expect for a Vax it will be quite durable. I wouldn't say that about domestic Vax cleaners. In fact, you will be seeing some more Vax cleaners on my channel, and I might get the odd one or two, but as far as reliability goes with Vax cleaners, you have to be careful, buyer beware. Go for one with a 6-year guarantee, in my opinion, and also make sure you register the guarantee with Vax, so they will hopefully sort any problems out that you might get with your Vax upright or cylinder or your carpet washer. So, but for this Vax, it's a thumbs up for what it is. If you can pick one up second hand, I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, and you'll see many more videos coming up in the near future. Please check my back catalogue of videos. Please thumb me up, and please check out my Facebook page, where you'll find lots of exclusive behind the scenes content. So until the next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon.